On Matthew 16, verses 13 to the end here, 28. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say the Son of Man is?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others Jeremiah or one of the prophets." But what about you?" he asked. Jesus asked him, "Who do you say I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Christ, anointed, the Son of the living God." Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this is not revealed to you by man, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter on this rock. That means rock. And on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell, of Hades, Greek, the grave, will not overcome it. It will not die. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Then Christ warned the disciples, like his other prophets, don't tell anybody that I'm the Christ, because he had to go through the Passover. He desired to do with them, do this in remembrance of me before he died, before his time. Anyways, Jesus predicts his death. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to the disciples, I'm going quickly, how he must suffer various things at the high priest and die, and the third day be raised. And Peter took Christ aside and said, "No, I'll stop it," protecting his master. And Jesus said to him, he doesn't realize what he's doing. Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan, adversary," meaning you're blocking my way. "You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the things of God, but the things of man." It was God's plan, the thing of God, to Christ die for the world, or else none of us would be saved. So he was an adversary Peter was an adversary to Christ at that point and didn't realize it. Then Jesus said to the disciples, "If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross. The things of God, not the things of the world, the carnal, the flesh. Here he goes. For whoever wants to save his life, your carnal life are full of flesh and sin, and you want to party, so to speak, all your life, you will lose your spiritual life. And whoever loses his life, you give it this carnal life, you'll gain that eternal life. You will find it. What good will it be for a man if he gains the whole world, partying, money, all the carnal things of the flesh people want, the carnal, yet forfeits his soul, your body, right? You forfeit your soul. The soul of sinners shall die, your body, but also your spiritual life. Okay? And ultimately here, the soul would be, in this case, your salvation, better translated, your spirit, your salvation, that spirit of eternal life. Either way, or what can a man give in exchange for a soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory and with his angels. Then he will reward each person according to what he has done. And I tell you the truth, some of you standing here will not taste death before you see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. And I saw some guy in a short saying, Christ lied. And yet the very next verse, it meant in the dream. They saw him in a dream with Elijah and Moses, I believe it was, and Jesus Christ. That's what Christ meant. You're going to see me in a dream. Okay, have a good day. Bye.